Alright guys, I'm back with the RTX 3080 Ti. It's been a while and I'm back with the face cam as well, so I'm feeling much better now. And as usual, it's paired up with the 9800X3D, 64GB of DDR5 memory running at 6000 megahertz. And you can see the latest drivers, 610.47. That's it. Testing out 007 First Light, maxed out. It's a 3080 Ti, it should be able to handle the game pretty well. So let's see, man. Alright, main menu, go to the graphics tab, starting it off on 4K, and resolution scaling is set to DLSS and DLAA, so native 4K. Everything set to ultra. Let's see how this 12GB beast from 2021 holds up in James Bond First Light. Okay, so I'm like inside this building. That's where I left off on the B580 video. So you can see we're on 4K, we're getting 40 FPS inside here. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? Alright, so let's keep it going. 37. Of course, it's 4K native, so it's gonna drop down. It won't be a smooth experience. And let's keep it going. 41. So far, so good. And now it's dropping down to the 30s. Okay, it's interesting. Using almost 12GB of VRAM right here. And wow, okay. All the time in the world. 34 FPS. It looks like a really intensive scenario right here with a lot of people. And the lighting and all of that. And there goes the guy in the red. Okay, 35 FPS. Actually pretty good in this area over here. Okay. So this makes me wonder, if I just put it to performance mode, we should be able to get 60 FPS instantly. Performance mode. It gets you to almost 60 FPS. Oh, look at that. That's actually pretty great. Not using anything else. On ultra settings, 4K, 52, so it actually drops if you move around, 60 FPS. Like right here, looks like the most intensive, and it's running pretty well, guys, on performance mode. And it looks pretty good too. Wow. 3080 Ti. 3080 Ti is still going really strong here, guys. 52 FPS over here, it is pretty good.
This guy better be
I mean, I'm just gonna move around in this area and see what we can do actually. Oh, look at that. So pretty. Okay, so performance mode, you can get pretty close to 60 FPS. What if I go to ultra performance? Ultra performance can get you 70 FPS. Still like pretty much GPU bound, you can see 99% on the GPU, using about 40% on the CPU. So the 9800X3D is not that utilized here. I mean, especially it's on 4K, so makes sense. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is looking pretty good. So you can get 70 plus FPS, and the image quality looks pretty nice as well. You know what I mean? So if you want to play the game like this, you can absolutely go ahead and do it. I don't think different CPU is going to make a huge difference as well. Maybe a little bit slower. Maybe at least expect like anywhere from 55 to maybe 60 FPS. But yeah, it's still going to be pretty good from what I can see. Alright guys, so 4K, it's actually pretty good. Alright, now let's test out some 1440p since we don't have any frame gen option or anything. I mean, there was a frame gen option. I tried to do the DLSS enabler, but it wasn't working. Every time I try to use it, the game was like running at 1 FPS for some reason, so I just had to delete the files, and then it runs normally, so I don't know what the hell is going on. So yeah, on 4K, in this intensive scenario, it is actually running quite well. So yeah, pretty happy with 3080 Ti, man. It's still going really strong. So let's see 1440p. Alright, 1440p, you're back to DLAA. Alright guys, and everything is still ultra. I didn't change anything. 63 FPS off bat. 56, I mean, it's dropping a little bit here and there, but pretty much staying at 60 FPS in here. So it's doing a pretty good job, like utilizing 10 GB of VRAM. Let's see what I can do here. Let's keep it going. I think I should go downstairs and see what's up. Exactly what I'm gonna do right here. 59, 60 FPS almost. It's running pretty well, guys. Let's see how it's gonna be if I just go downstairs. 60 FPS, guys. So with a little bit of upscaling, it should be perfectly fine. Look at that. Look at all the NPCs in the screen right now. This is amazing. 3080 Ti, if you still rock a 3080 Ti, it's awesome, man. This game's gonna run pretty well. So I'm gonna go to graphics again. I'm using a little bit of upscaling to quality. Should be more than enough to get you a solid 60 FPS experience. You can see right there, 69 to 70 FPS. So if you're on a 1440p monitor, you can just max out the game like this. Picture quality remains pretty much the same. I don't see a big difference whatsoever. Everything is full. What am I trying to do? Just walking around trying to find something? Look at all the people, man. Oh my gosh.
Cressida will blow a gasket if she sees me. Best lay low.
Yeah, you don't want to blow the cover. Look at this. Oh my goodness. 62. So it is really intensive over here. Even on quality mode. It's actually a really nice stress test if you ask me. You know what I mean? 68. And look at the GPU power, man. That's the only downside to this GPU. It uses like 350 watts almost all the time. You know, that's the only downsides. Otherwise, it's a really solid GPU even today. You can see it's running this game really well. So, around 1440p, man, I don't think it's needed to go down below these settings. But just to see how it's going to be on performance mode. Still looks pretty solid. It's a slightly blurry here and there, but nothing to worry about, you know what I mean? 75, almost 80 FPS. Still pretty much maxing out the GPU. You can see that, 99%. Pretty GPU bound even in this scenario. 80 FPS. I don't think I've seen such a really intensive scene before in the game yet. So with a lot of people like this, except that DJ party scene that was there, a couple.
Oh, great. Better stay clear.
I don't want to get noticed by those people. Stay away from here. Walk around and test some more. You guys get the idea. You can just play the game on ultra settings, even on performance mode. Or quality mode should be totally fine. So that's 1440p. Now let's go to 1080p and see how that's going to be. Alright, 1080p now. Back to DLAA. Alright. And that's it. You can see 84 FPS on 1080p DLAA. Still using 9 GB of VRAM. So yeah. If you're on 1080p monitor with this GPU, you can totally play the game without any issue. You know, it's perfectly fine. So, yeah, I mean, this is going to be a fairly short video because I don't think I need to show you guys anything further. The game just runs pretty well on ultra settings. Even though we don't have any access to no frames yet or anything. You don't need it. This game runs pretty well for right now. We'll see how it's going to be when they release the path tracing update later on, but for now it is totally playable, you know what I mean? 1080p is like super easy to run. 73 FPS here, 40% used on the CPU, the 9000X 3D, you know? But yeah, super playable on DLAA. You don't even need any upscaling, so I think I don't need to show you guys anything further. This is a fairly short video. It gives you guys a clear idea on how the game works and runs on the 3080 Ti. Still a beast, can handle the game pretty well on ultra settings. So yeah, I think that's enough for this video, guys. Hope you guys find this video helpful. If you did, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more benchmarks. And yeah, hope you guys are having a great time wherever you are. Catch you guys in the next one. So take it easy and peace out.